Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital star and fan favorite, Steve Burton, had tied the knot with his girlfriend, Michelle Lundstrom. This is his second marriage, as he and Cherie Guston were together from 1999 through 2023. So, what is known about the wedding? Keep reading for more details. It was a rough road for General Hospital star Steve Burton. He was let go from his role as Jason Morgan when he would not abide by a vaccine mandate. This also happened to Ingo Rademacher, who played the character of Jasper Jacks. Fortunately, Steve was welcomed back in early 2024, and fans were thrilled. At the same time, his wife, Cherie Guston, became pregnant with someone else's baby. That led the longtime couple to end their marriage after 3 children. They divorced, and he was seen with Michelle Lundstrom, enjoying life. She is not only a chef, but also a content creator. In early 2025, Steve proposed to Michelle, and she said yes. Now, nearly 4 months after the proposal, Steve and Michelle are man and wife. The duo tied the knot in an intimate Orthodox church ceremony. She donned a long strapless, white gown with a flowing lace veil. Her dark locks split down the middle. As for Steve, he looked dapper in a black suit, white button-down, and black tie. They shared snaps from their big day, which included their preparation for the wedding, them after they said, "I do," and more. The General Hospital star has had his fair share of romances on the long-running soap. However, Steve Burton was dedicated to his wife for their entire union. Unfortunately, that did not turn out the way he had hoped, but it did not appear he dated much after the split. Rather, he stepped out with Michelle, and they were very happy. Fans were thrilled to see him back in action as Jason Morgan, and even happier that he had found love once again. After General Hospital fans saw the wedding photos of Steve Burton and Michelle Lundstrom, they had nothing but positive things to say. With his piercing blue eyes, some wondered if it was, in fact, Steve. More so, they may not have been aware that he was seeing anyone, let alone seriously. However, they were ecstatic for him and his new bride, all the same. Immediately, they headed to share their well wishes and happiness for the newlyweds. Congratulations, Steve and Michelle, that awesomeness. Love this for you both. I'm happy for him. After his wife stepped out and got pregnant with someone else's baby. I am really happy for Steve and his bride. God bless them both. I had an Orthodox wedding. They are a beautiful ceremony. Congratulations. It is unclear if Steve's General Hospital co-stars were in attendance, but Bradford Anderson let him know how happy he was. He shared this. In a stunning development that has captivated soap fans and sent shockwaves throughout the General Hospital community, longtime GH star Steve Burton has officially tied the knot with Michelle Lundstrom. The actor, known to fans across the globe as Jason Morgan, exchanged vows with Michelle in an intimate ceremony surrounded by family, close friends, and a few familiar faces from the soap opera world. After a turbulent couple of years involving divorce, public scrutiny, and a return to the daytime screen that reignited his career, this unexpected wedding marks a brand new chapter for the daytime heartthrob, and fans couldn't be more intrigued. Steve Burton's love life has often played out in the public eye. For more than 2 decades, the actor had been married to Cherie Guston, with whom he shares 3 children. Their seemingly solid marriage came to an abrupt end in 2022 amid a wave of social media controversy, when Burton made headlines for announcing their separation publicly via Instagram. In a post that stunned fans, he shared that Cherie was expecting a child, but that the baby was not his. The news quickly went viral, and Burton's private life became the center of intense speculation. He handled the fallout with characteristic restraint, choosing to focus on co-parenting and his career. Since then, fans have kept a watchful eye on the soap legend's romantic future, and now, they finally have their answer. So who is Michelle Lundstrom? The new Mrs. Burton has been a subject of curiosity for months, ever since she was first spotted with Steve in late 2023. While the couple has kept much of their relationship under wraps, sources close to the actor say Michelle is a grounded, compassionate woman who works outside of the entertainment industry. She brings him peace, said one insider familiar with the couple. After everything he went through, he wanted a partner who could understand his lifestyle, but wasn't part of the drama. Michelle is that person. The wedding itself was a closely guarded affair, held at a private estate in Tennessee, where Steve has spent much of his time in recent years. The ceremony was elegant but low-key. Guests were required to sign non-disclosure agreements, and cell phones were prohibited. Despite the secrecy, details have begun to emerge. The bride wore a custom off-the-shoulder lace gown, and Steve donned a classic black tuxedo with a subtle nod to his soap persona, a sleek leather wrist cuff engraved with the initials JM. The couple reportedly wrote their own vows, which included heartfelt references to new beginnings and overcoming personal challenges. Among the attendees were several of Burton's General Hospital castmates, including Bradford Anderson, Spinelli, Katie Monaco, Sam McCall, and Maurice Bernard, Sonny Corinthos. The presence of Monaco was especially noteworthy, as longtime fans have often speculated about the nature of her real-life chemistry with Burton. But Monaco made it clear that she was there to support her friend. "Steve's always had a special place in my heart," she reportedly told another guest. "But this day is about him and Michelle, and I'm thrilled for both of them." Maurice Bernard, who shares one of the most iconic on-screen friendships with Burton as Sonny and Jason, also spoke at the reception. "This man is a brother to me," Bernard said in an emotional toast. "And to see him find joy again, especially after all the darkness, means everything." The wedding menu featured locally sourced farm-to-table cuisine, including grilled salmon, roasted vegetables, and Southern-style biscuits. A 3-tier buttercream cake adorned with blush roses served as the centerpiece of the reception. The couple's first dance, according to attendees, was set to Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton, a soulful, romantic ballad that fit the mood perfectly. One guest noted, "They looked so in love. It was as if they were the only two people in the room." Steve Burton's fans have long been divided on whether he should fully embrace a private life or continue to engage with the public via social media and conventions. His marriage to Michelle suggests he may be doing both. In the days following the ceremony, Steve shared a black and white wedding photo to Instagram, simply captioned, "My Forever, 5.1825. Within hours, the post had amassed thousands of likes and congratulatory comments, including messages from former GH co-stars, and even stars from other soaps like The Young and The Restless and Days of Our Lives. Reactions from fans have been overwhelmingly supportive, with many expressing joy that Steve found love again after such a difficult time. Others have been quick to praise Michelle, with several fans noting how radiant and serene she looked in the wedding photo. "She has this quiet grace," wrote one user. "They just look right together." Notably absent from the event was Cherie Gustin, though sources close to both parties say there was no animosity. "They've worked hard to keep things respectful for the sake of their kids," one insider said. "They're not best friends, but they're good co-parents," and Cherie respects that Steve has moved on. What does this marriage mean for Burton's career? Insiders say it may mark a new chapter professionally as well. Since returning to General Hospital in early 2024, Steve has been heavily involved in major storylines that fans say feel like a return to form. His portrayal of Jason Morgan is once again front and center, with rumors swirling that a major plot twist involving a long-lost child could dominate the summer sweeps. Some speculate that Steve's real-life sense of renewal is bleeding into his performance. "You can tell he's in a good place," said one GH producer. "There's a lightness to him now. He's not just playing Jason, he's enjoying it." Michelle has been spotted on set on occasion, usually during lunch breaks or outdoor shoots. Crew members say she keeps a low profile, but is always gracious. "She's incredibly supportive," said one source. "You can see how much she adores him." The couple reportedly plans to honeymoon in Italy later this summer, though no official travel dates have been announced. In the meantime, Steve is back to filming and recently wrapped scenes that promise major revelations for Jason Morgan. He's also scheduled to appear at multiple fan conventions later this year, where no doubt questions about his marriage will be front and center. Whether he chooses to open up more remains to be seen. Those close to him say Michelle's influence has encouraged him to set firmer boundaries when it comes to his personal life. "He'll always love his fans," said a source, "but he doesn't feel the need to explain himself anymore. He's finally at peace." As fans process the news of Steve Burton's surprise wedding, one thing is clear. This is a new era for the soap star. After years of turmoil, both professionally and personally, he appears to have found solid ground. In marrying Michelle Lundstrom, Burton has turned the page on a painful chapter and begun writing a new one. One filled with hope, healing, and a future he can believe in. And for fans who have followed him through thick and thin, there's no better storyline than real-life happiness. For now, all eyes are on what comes next. Will this new stability bring deeper performances on General Hospital? Will Michelle make more public appearances alongside her new husband? Will the couple expand their family? While the answers remain to be seen, one thing's for sure: Steve Burton's heart is no longer up for grabs, and fans wouldn't have it any other way. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.